Hey, it's Michela Quilici here, your business growth and marketing expert. You can call me your business navigator. I help business owners, consultants, experts like you navigate your business growth on purpose. So welcome to my broadcast on becoming an elegant leader. Be seen, be heard, and be valued. I believe that to truly be seen and be heard, we must really learn how to confidently step into who we are. And so I created this space, and so this space is for you and I, and it's so that you can be inspired and empowered. Hey Dina, thanks for joining. To really be inspired and empowered to step into who you truly are, so that you can create massive success for yourself. That's what I really want for you. So I'm super excited to be with you today and to see you. And I appreciate all the likes and hearts anytime during the broadcast. So if there's anything that you like in terms of what I've said, any aha moments, if you have a question or a comment, would love for you to just pop that in the comment box below. So today I want to really talk to you about a key question, a really important question to ask yourself so that you can really stop tolerating and treading water and create success and create waves in your business. That is what the topic is all about today. So I'm super excited to jump right in. So what I've noticed is in my business coaching practice is that some business owners are kind of stuck in the weeds of their business, and they can't really see the forest for the trees, if you will. Before you know it, they've lost view of the vision and the long-term view of where they're going in their business and what they're doing. And so they kind of feel like they're working either in reactive mode or in catch-up mode or almost in subsistence mode in their businesses. And to be honest, that is super exhausting. And not to mention totally unsustainable moving forward. So if any of these things resonate with you, would love to hear in the comment box below if any of these things resonate with you. So, but let's be honest, what it is that we really want as a business owner in our businesses is to feel cool, calm, and collected, like we got this, like we're confident in where we're going and how we're getting there, and knowing that actually we're going to reach that destination or that particular outcome that we're looking for. So does that resonate with you? Would love any likes and hearts if that resonates with you in terms of what your desires are as a business owner. I know that is definitely my desire, to feel cool, calm, collected, and confident in knowing where I want to go and how I'm going to get there. So I recently re-engaged with a client of mine who's a super successful CEO of an accounting boutique accounting firm. And so when we originally started working together, it was all about marketing and messaging and making sure that his message and his communication is completely aligned to his sales communication, how he's showing up with prospects, how he's able to communicate his value, and be totally congruent with what he's doing in his business and how he helps people. So that was cool, and we worked together and did some amazing, stellar work. And he, as a result, was able to really work with more of the clients that he really wants to work with. and he's able to work with them on a more fulsome basis, so offering more of his services to fewer clients, and also to work with those clients on a more long-term basis so that he could really build a relationship with them and really help them in the long term. So he said to me that what I taught him and what we did together was gold. So that's awesome. And so what he said was, when he hit the next roadblock in his business, he came to me and he said, I want to talk about what's going on in my business. And so I said, yeah, tell me what's happening, what's going on for you. And I'll read to you a little bit about what he said. So he said, Michela, I'm feeling like I'm treading water. My business is growing and I'm both excited about the future and scared because things are kind of starting to fall through the cracks. And, I'm growing and my processes are not able to really, sustain this level of growth. Things are falling through the cracks with clients. I have no clear growth plan or vision for the future. And he said, it's like I'm sitting on this fence and I want to jump, and I know I need to jump and make a move to take this business to the next level, but I don't know where to jump to. I don't have a plan. I don't know where I'm going to next. So he said, I need help. So, I was thinking about that comment that he made about how he was feeling, and that led me to thinking about you, the business owner, and how I might be able to support you to help you build a roadmap, to help you navigate that next step in your business. So, when I work with my private clients one-on-one, I help them kind of adjust their sales so that they always end up reaching their destination. And one of the foundational components to help do that is to create what is called a successful outcome frame. So the outcome frame is a totally cool framework, and it's a powerhouse tool. It's a powerhouse goal-setting framework. And so there's like several components to having a killer outcome frame. I'll share one of them with you today, which is really about the fact that every good outcome frame has, or starts with rather, asking really powerful questions. The more powerful your questions are, the more clarity you're going to have. I was scrolling through Facebook one day and I saw a meme with a quote from Jim Rohn, and it really made me stop and think, and I kind of smiled, and I wanted to share it with you here because I think it's relevant. And the quote that he says is, if you don't like where you are, change it. You're not a tree. So I thought that was kind of clever. You're not a tree, haha. But if you really think about what that metaphor is, it's super powerful, because as a tree, basically you're kind of stuck. You're grounded, you're planted in your roots where you are, wherever you were planted, that's where you are. And you really can't move from there. You are stuck. And so whenever there are changes to your environment as a tree, you can't do anything about it. You're beholden to what happens to you. You're beholden to, for example, the weather patterns. So if you've got a storm coming in and there's major wind, you've got your leaves and branches that are rocking back and forth, you kind of just have to sit there and grin and bear it and wait until, ride out the storm as a tree. But the reality is that you are not a tree. So you have this amazing ability to create change, which is so, so powerful. You don't have to be a slave to what's going on in your life or your business. You are the creator. And once you really feel that And once you really get that concept, it's a total game changer in your business, because it puts you in the driver's seat of your business, and it puts you in that place of really casting that vision for what where you want to go, and actually, creating the steps to reach that destination. So imagine for a moment that you are that creator, and that you can create your own reality, and you're entering into this realm of possibilities. Anything is possible. You can do anything. And so there's a couple of powerful questions that you need to be able to ask yourself, and be completely honest with yourself with regards to the answers. And so I'm going to share those with you today. So the first question is, what do I want? What do I want? This is such a powerful question. And when I ask this question to some of my new clients, what do you want? What is your vision? Where are you going with this business? What are you building? A lot of the answers that I get back are framed in the negative. And what I mean by that is that I get a lot of comments back that are like, I don't want to be overwhelmed. I don't want to be stressed out. I don't want to work so hard. I don't understand, marketing, and I don't want to, I hate sales, and, I don't want to be doing so much admin. So you want to be really mindful of what you're telling yourself and what you're saying. Because if you continue to say what it is that you don't want, you'll just get more of what it is that you don't want. So you'll want to take a look at what vision are you casting for yourself? When you say, what do I want? You want to frame it in the positive. So the simplest way to do that is take all of those things that you're saying that might be framed in the negative, and flip those around, so that they become a positive statement. So if you don't want to be overwhelmed, what do you want? Do you want to feel more joy? Do you want to feel more peace? What does that look like for you? What does that feel like for you? So that's the first question, is what do I want? You've got to start there. It's got to be in the positive, and it's got to be something that opens up possibilities for you, okay? That's the first question. The second question is, how might I get it? Now that you know what you want, the second question to ask yourself is, how might I get it? So remember, you're the creator. You have all the resources that you need within you to make things happen. Doesn't mean you need to do it all by yourself, but it does mean that you have all the resources to figure out how might you get it. So this is a really great question, because it puts you in that mode of being resourceful, and tapping into your own resourcefulness around this. So the second question is, how might I get it? The third question is, how might I commit to that? How might I commit to that? So with this particular question, there is no shortcut here. There's no cutting corners. There's no elevator to success. It's about committing to something that you want, and knowing how you're going to commit to doing that. So with commitment, there's a couple of things that come up. There is, what are you committed to doing? So what are those things you're going to do and put in place and take action on? And the other side to this question is, what are you committing to let go of? What are you committing to take off your plate so that you can make room? What are you committing to in terms of letting go of some of those traits, or some of those thoughts or beliefs that are no longer serving you? How are you going to commit? What are you going to commit to in that sense? Who do you have to become in order to fulfill what it is that you want? So that third question again is, how might I commit to that? And the fourth question and the final question is, how will I know if I've gotten it? How will I know if I've gotten it? If you don't know how you're going to measure your success, then you won't know, how to, you won't know if you've gotten there. So how will I know that I've gotten it? What does that look like for you? What does a successful outcome look like for you? What does it feel like? What needs to happen? What needs to be in place? It needs to be measurable. It needs to be something that you can measure and that you can track, so that you know that you've gotten where you set out to go. So those are the 4 questions. Would love any comments or any likes or hearts if any of those resonate with you. So what do I want? How might I get it? How might I commit to that? And how will I know if I've gotten it? Super, super simple framework that will help you with this building a roadmap for yourself so that you can be the creator of your own success. That's the whole idea. So the secret to moving forward is with like clarity and wild abandon, is to have that sense of purpose of where it is that you're going, and that strong felt sense of why it's so important to you, and why you're doing it and what you're going to commit to, and the resolve to stop tolerating what it is that you have, and get that hunger going for what it is that you want. And by asking these questions, that will really generate that clarity and that purpose and that felt sense of really knowing where it is that you're going and how you're going to get there. Just know that you're not alone. Hey, Leslie, thanks for joining. Know that you're not alone. You are, we're all on the same path of entrepreneurship here. And I believe that being an entrepreneur is a heroic journey. It really, truly is a heroic journey. And, it takes courage and passion and a hunger, but also compassion and self-love and non-judgment as you are navigating that path of creating that success for yourself, and knowing that it is a journey and there's no shortcut. So there you go. But if you do find yourself, spinning your wheels and, getting, treading water and getting caught up, then support yourself well and get some help and get some support there. So the question that I have for you is, are you ready? Are you ready? You. Are you ready to get into the driver's seat of your business? Are you ready? I want to see a hell yeah, a hearts and likes if you are ready to finally get into the driver's seat of your business. Because that's what it's all about, right? It's being the creator, and it's making waves for yourself. So hopefully the framework that I shared with you today is helpful. Feel free to drop any questions or comments in the box below, and I'll definitely check that out and see if, hey, Patricia, yes, she says, awesome, you're ready to get into the driver's seat of your business. I love it. So thanks for watching. I totally appreciate all of your presence today, for being here, and your hearts and likes and your comments. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your colleagues and your friends. And remember to sign up to get notified of my upcoming broadcasts. And, my sole purpose really is to ignite you into your own awareness so that you can really, be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself. So I dare you to be visible, ignite your potential, express your brilliance. The world is waiting. What are you waiting for? Okay, see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.